Power up! Hey everybody, my name is Input Nutria and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Now I'm sorry for how long I've been away. It's been at least 3 months since I published the last video. I've been working on some special products over the past few months, and but right now I've decided it's a good time for me to get back to publishing videos for you guys. So here we are in the Stanley Parable once again. I'm gonna pick up this bucket.
Today, the bucket asked.
And there's the
Stanley
narrator.
just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfect. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Just skipping the narrator's
Stanley
dialogue.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Nope.
No.
So I'm gonna go over to the
bucket
phone
was
and
wrong.
unplug the cord and
Stanley
see
took
what
the door on
ending
his
we
left
get from
to
that.
go back to the meeting room.
Nah.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go
Yeah.
somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride
All
the
right.
lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
And what's that?
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But
Really?
Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had
There's still
spoken to him, and he
a secret
unthinkingly
entrance over
did
there. I
whatever
think
the
I'm gonna
bucket
go over
asked.
there after this secret ending. Alright, let's step over here and see what the bucket changes
here.
about.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over
the
here.
glitch ending. That's
Stanley
what I like
once
to call
again
it.
obeyed
Everything
blindly.
breaks down. Alright. Unplug.
Now pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Why
Yes.
did you unplug the phone?
Why not?
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I
Maybe.
was joking. Obviously,
Really?
the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things.
Really?
Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Really?
Can't you see?
Yes,
Oh,
funny.
goodness.
Talking
I must have really
buckets.
bungled up the delivery if you
It's
actually
only
took
been
me
having it
seriously.
overused
Where
a
did I
billion
mess up the
times
joke?
before.
Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker?
Really?
Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't
don't we all?
exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes,
What?
there is.
Really?
It's sitting
Oh,
right
that
here.
should be
Let's take a
interesting.
look.
Alright. Oh.
What is comedic timing? What is
Okay.
comedic timing? How
What
does
is
it work?
comedic timing?
How long should it last? How can it be used to
I
effectively
don't believe
silence
I've
your
watched this
political
before.
enemies?
This
And
is
more
interesting.
importantly,
Wait,
can
what?
it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your
Why
arms
so
raised
specific?
straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
No, seriously,
These
why so
are
specific?
the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete,
that completely
it's time
goes
to begin
against the
the
whole
humor.
point of the joke because it
Speak the
completely goes
entire
against
joke
the,
in no
the
more than 18
punchline
seconds
and the
and
setup.
no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice,
That's completely
"I'm
not how a
Dunny
joke works.
with the funny."
Okay, that's
Let's
pretty
practice
funny.
screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
Okay. I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of
Well, at
expectations
least I actually got
management,
to finish
which
this
is the
time,
cornerstone
unlike
of good comedy.
the
Finally,
instructional
it's time
video
to
how to
hand
be a
out
good
surveys.
person. My
Collecting
goodness,
hard
is it
data from your
4:30?
audience on how
I'm
rap
supposed
they
to
were
be having
throughout the
a
joke
back
is the only way to
crack.
grow or learn as a
Completely cut me
comedian.
off there.
An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long
Knew that's
and
how
should
it
include
was.
the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and
Really?
not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all.
I
Just remember to
sincerely
let them
doubt
stop
that.
laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight
What?
the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to
Is
this
this
noble
some kind of
cause,
freaky
just as
alternate
our
reality
children must
where
do after
an
us,
invasion?
and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Oh God. That was terrifying. Was this some alternate reality where Earth is being attacked by aliens? We gotta
I think
defend
the
them against them.
fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as
Yikes.
relevant today as they were back then. So with that
What?
in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the 2 doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with
And
more
what if I
appropriate
don't want
comedic
to?
delivery. Come along, let's head back.
What if I don't want to, Mr. Narrator? What if I don't want to, Mr. Kevin Brightney? I think that's how you spell it. I don't know. No offense to the
I
guy
can feel
who
it.
how you spell
This
it.
time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in
Sure you
stitches.
are.
A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we have the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now? Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure.
I wouldn't say you're the king of comedy.
The bucket spoke. The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Alright, just me and the bucket walking to the 2 doors when we're gonna break things like we did last time. Yeah, we're not gonna listen to the narrator, are we? We're gonna take the right. We're gonna take the right door.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
No! Right. Oh. What the?
What?
What?
We're back at the phone already? No, what's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this.
Oh, God.
There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off.
What is this?
The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after
can I pick up the phone?
room. What an
No, I
egregious mistake.
can't.
I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think...
Oh, God.
I think
Oh,
I need to
no,
go
please,
back
not
and
that
rewatch
again.
Instructional video again.
Not that
Yes,
again.
surely that will help me improve my...
No, what?
Here we
what's this?
go. You ready?
Oh, no, not
When
again.
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors.
It wants
they
us
entered
to
the
do
door on
it
the
how it
left.
wants to. No, please. I need to go back. I need to go back. Oh, no.
We're back at the phone already.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no, not
Here we go.
again.
You ready?
Oh, he's
When
gonna
Stanley
make us
and
do
the
it how I
bucket
want
came
to.
a set of 2 open doors. They entered the door on the left.
Okay.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone.
Why
Did you
would
not
you
even
do
look
that?
at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very
Well, it
clearly.
was just
There's
us
no
back to
way
the
I can
phone
make
already.
The comedic timing
Do
work
it,
now.
like,
It's done. The joke is completely
Oh, no.
done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
Can you please
I'm
calm
going to be
down? I'm trying to
ridiculed
take
in
the
the community
stairs.
of other joke writers.
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to be shamed.
I can't get out.
One of our meetings from now
I
on.
can't get
All
out.
because you couldn't watch a
What do I
simple
do?
video and take a hint. Are you
What do
proud
I
of yourself
do?
for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
What?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... It's as though all of your
the
other
Stanley
prized
Parable
possessions
Ultra Deluxe.
pale in comparison. Yes.
Did I win already? Did I get the ending already?
I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are.
Well, this is a surprise.
Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame.
Oh boy.
Pale. What's another
Created
word to
with
describe a
Unity.
bucket?
Based on the work of the
Stanley,
Stanley Parable
mental. I think
2013.
I saw it playing guitar. No.
Oh, God.
I'm getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes.
Oh
More
boy.
instructional videos.
Sorry,
That's exactly
Leroy.
what it is. That's what
Who's
will
that?
make me the
What are you
king of
sorry
comedy
for?
again. More instructional videos.
Oh, not again.
Let's see.
Oh boy. Oh god. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Oh boy. Okay, well.
All of his co-workers
I'm gonna
were
see what other
gone.
endings I can
What
get
could
with
it
the
mean?
bucket.
Stanley decided
What's
to go to the
this?
meeting room.
Figurine
Perhaps he had
Finders
simply missed a
Community.
memo.
Meeting today in the meeting room. Yeah, he said that before. Alright.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket. A bucket of culture and distinction. Stanley
Sure.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket
Yeah.
calling to him, telling him
Got
that
it.
the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Nope.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I'm gonna see
Stanley
if
took the door
I
on his
get a
left
different
to go
ending
back to the meeting
when
room.
I. You know what? No, never mind. I think maybe I went through here. I don't really know. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I don't necessarily remember what kind of endings I got. I don't think I went through
And so the
here.
two
I'm
of
just
them
gonna wing it.
detoured
I'm
through
gonna
the
see if I
maintenance section
can
and walked
get
straight
through
ahead to
here.
the opposite door.
I'm gonna see what happens. I want to see what endings I can get with the bucket. I don't think I went this way here before.
Oh,
All
good,
right.
Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Really?
I knew you'd find
Uh,
this place eventually.
What? We care about you,
You see,
Stanley.
your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this
What do you
bucket
mean?
you're carrying around everywhere.
Really?
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the
Yeah.
ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game,
I like
the Adventure
work.
Line and the Broom
I
Closet.
just
because
hate
that's what
my
fans
boss.
want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
There's a
Yes, I
line
know
beat.
I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the
Closet.
Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new.
Oh,
yes,
here we go.
yes, that's what the fans want. Let's
What's
do it.
that?
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played
What was
some
that?
silly music as well.
Oh, this again. Oh, this is intelligent. Da, 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 da,
Now,
da.
this is
Aw,
what the
what?
Stanley Parable
No,
is all
bring it
about.
back,
Don't you
bring it
remember all
back.
those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also,
Yep.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, not that.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the
Really?
fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we
Oh,
want to
no.
do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No, I like this.
Don't you
I'm
get
gonna
it,
keep
Stanley?
this.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very
Mine!
proud to introduce a brand
My
new
precious!
character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No. My worst
I think
enemy.
it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True,
bucket
it
is mine.
also was not in
My
the original
precious.
game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me,
Need to get
it
outta
really
here.
feels
They
as
can't
though
take
it's
my
been
bucket.
part of the
My
cast all
precious.
along. Don't you agree?
My precious.
Can you guess what the Bucket
Come
Destroyer
on.
does?
Let me
Surely you
fall,
don't
my
need me to spell
precious.
it out for you. Now,
No.
Stanley, say goodbye to the bucket. And
No.
pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. My precious. My precious, shut it off.
Now listen to
Shut
me.
it off.
It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
No.
Destroying buckets
Mine.
is all it knows. That is
Mine.
its singular personality trait.
Are you
Sure,
kidding
I
me?
can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve
Let
to
me
join
out.
the pantheon of
Let
beloved
me
Stanley Parable
out.
characters? Well, you see, if you
My
were to
precious.
really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that
No.
it's really like 10 personality
Mine.
traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about?
The
Broom
buckets.
Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
Please.
Okay, the
Let me
Bucket
out.
Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll
Ugh.
have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic
Fine,
Stanley
if it will
Parable
make you
characters
shut up.
like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly
What
now.
is going
the
on?
fans are waiting. Do it. The
I can't
fans,
do it, I
Stanley.
can't do
Give the
it.
fans what they want.
I
Hurry
can't
and
do it. What was that? I can't do it. I couldn't drop the bucket in. What the heck? Did Stanley just not want to do it? Is that what that animation
Bucket
was?
Destroyer, my
That-
prized
was
creation.
that him
You
holding
had
it
so
back?
much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you.
Oh, no.
All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Oh boy. Is that it? Okay, looks like that's it. Alright, can I see about different endings now?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Alright, I'm
What
gonna
could it
see
mean?
what I can do when I
Stanley
take the
decided
left.
to go to the meeting room.
I'm gonna see
Perhaps
if
he had
anything
simply
changes
missed-
with the bucket.
The embrace of an old friend, a weathered companionship.
I can't
that
be the
stands
only
the
thing
test
that
of
thinks that this
time.
thing is an
Stanley
SCP,
clutched the
right?
bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door. on
I
his
mean,
left.
like, think about it. Like, this bucket is showing some very anomalous activity. But if you think about it, a lot of things in the Stanley Parable are anomalous. So what do I know? Let's go into the broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom
What?
closet. It wants the bucket.
What?
You can feel that, can't you? The
No.
aura of jealousy.
My
it's
precious.
as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
My
I
precious.
can really feel it now.
My
it's a
precious.
bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
That
Confused,
humbuzz
Don't give in.
in the broom
Don't
closet
hand
is
over the
very
bucket.
disorienting.
I know how hard it must
What
be.
is this?
Given
The
pressure
broom
that the broom
rooms?
closet is putting on your shoulders
A
right now,
sub-level
but you
of
have
the
to be
back
strong.
rooms?
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Or the
Can't
closet
handle it.
rooms.
Oh no.
No.
Getting into name calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults
Oh,
simply in
the
order to
nerve.
get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, because I
Even
wouldn't
this is
leave.
Worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that
What?
you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
The
That your relationship
nerve.
is purely superficial and convenient.
How
that your life
dare
is so
you.
banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner.
How
Well, I
dare
never-
you?
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
Yeah.
Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go
Yeah.
through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Well, that was that one time where I picked up the bucket and
Okay, I've got you something which I think
I
will help
took it
settle this
somewhere.
debate once and for all. Here
What?
we go.
property
There.
of Stanley.
Now it's
Yes,
settled.
thank you.
No more debate.
Thank you,
No more
narrator.
discussion. Take our
Yes.
hike, broom closet. With
Yeah.
all the meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Yeah. Property of Stanley. That's me. This is my bucket.
All right,
Get your
I've got
own.
a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Yeah.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you
Even
can
though
look
it
down at this sticker
clearly
and say to
is a
yourself,
bucket, but I can see it
it's a
clear as
bucket."
day.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Alright. Yeah, see? This is my bucket. Mine. Get your own.
You know what? I could take the name calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but
Really?
now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display.
Okay,
You can stay here all you
yeah.
like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Is that true? You're not gonna come back? You're not gonna say anything else? Come on, I know you want to. Come on, Kevin, come on. Come on, you know you want to say something else. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Really? Nothing? Fine, I guess I'll come outside. And I'll come back in! I'll come back in! Ha ha ha! Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Boring.
Coming to a staircase,
Alright.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Really?
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional
Can I
dumpster
walk over
fire,
the
if not for the
table?
soothing presence of the bucket.
Guess
Even
not.
now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's
Are you gonna
warmth
tell me
and
the
guiding
code?
light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
I would like you to tell me
It
the
would be
code,
with him
please.
always. The bucket would.
That's not creepy at all.
And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
You gonna tell me the
At
code?
this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Well, I do.
Nor in his
clearly.
bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Okay, 2845. Come on. All
But
right.
Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
You told
Was
me.
it the bucket knew all along? Was
You
the
knew.
bucket guiding him?
Oh.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
No, it isn't. And I got a Stanley collectible.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This,
Yeah.
you know,
Free.
there really
Only
must
free?
be a snappier name for these things. What about mini
Could've sworn I got
Stans?
more.
Stanley
Oh, well.
figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes,
whatever
I
you
think
like.
I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I got it, so let's go down. Bye-bye. See you later. Alright, let's see what happens when we go down into the escape pod.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Yes.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yes, everything will be absolute 100%
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
certainly
ahead through the
fine.
large door that read
Not.
Mind Control Facility. Although this
Escape.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth
I don't know if I
was
went
that
this
at
way
the end
before,
of this hall,
so I'm
Stanley
gonna
and the
need to
bucket
tell you
would both
in
meet
the
a
comments
violent death.
if I went this way before. If I didn't, then good for me.
The
But
door
if I
behind them was
did,
not shut.
Then
Stanley and the
so
bucket
sorry,
still
I
had
just have to
every
skip this
opportunity to
part.
turn around and get back on
But
track.
like I said, it's been a long time since I played this.
At this
version.
point, Stanley and the bucket were now walking
Sorry,
forward
I had
into
to
a very
sneeze.
painful death
So
for each of
unprofessional.
them.
I had to do it again. Sorry. Excuse me. All right, let's go down. The end is never. The end is never. The end is loading. No, not again. The true bucket destroyer. And me. Oh no.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had
Wow.
turned out to be.
That's just
To
mean.
be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself. And he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time
Kicked
carrying
myself?
a bucket everywhere.
Oh, I had to do it again. Oh no, I'm gonna get cross sneezing. Oh,
Farewell,
Yes, not.
Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly
again.
into the
That's
enormous metal
not what
jaws.
happened.
In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to
It's
death.
still. I'm still holding it. Okay. Stanley Parable.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
What?
It's true that all buckets are
Wait, what?
radiant in their own way, but
Oh,
this
no.
one stood above
No.
the rest. It was a
I lost
glorious
it.
bucket to
No. No. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice precipice? I don't know how to spell that. Of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void. But for use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and sustained. Knowledge of the bucket and its history. We really have had to yawn, sorry. Will you take what you learn here out with you out into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Huh. Well, that's bleak. That's extremely
Can you
bleak.
see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
No comment. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. This is an entire exhibit dedicated to solely buckets. I need to get out of here.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is
Great.
man who
Even the
should
female
kneel before
narrator
the
isn't on
bucket.
this. Huh? Oh, I can't. What? Everything's dark.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What's that?
Let
Oh.
Stanley die. Let him be
What?
crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful...
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, wait, this is the menu. Begin the game. Yeah, sorry. It's funny because last time she told me to reset and do it, but now she's saying don't do it. But and every
All of
single
his
time
co-workers were gone.
what she
What
says,
could it
I
mean?
do the opposite.
Stanley decided to go to the
If
meeting
you want
room.
to see
Perhaps
what happens if
the
you let
bucket made
Stanley
Stanley
die
want
for
to be a better
yourself,
man
then you can just
and
get
a better
that ending yourself
co-worker.
if you're on the
In
game.
time,
I'm
perhaps,
not gonna
he
show
would
you.
become both of those things. Stanley clutched the bucket
Anyways,
tightly to
I'm
his
gonna
chest
go to
and
the
entered
mind
door on his
control
left.
facility and see what's gonna change there. I'm very curious. Alright. Oh my, that was a really backrooms type
Coming to a
wallpaper
staircase, Stanley
that
and
I
the
just
bucket walked
encountered.
upstairs to the boss's office.
Yikes. So many mentions of the backrooms in this video. I'm
Stepping
not a
into his
backrooms
manager's
expert.
office,
I'm more of an
Stanley was once again
SCP
stunned
expert.
to discover not an
What's this?
indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this
2,
revelation, Stanley may have
8,
broken down into an
4,
emotional
5.
dumpster fire, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
Yeah.
luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
No.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Alright, let's go down. Excuse me, I had to burp. Okay. Let's see what's different in the mind control ending.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door
All
that
right,
read
I'll listen to you.
Mind Control Facility.
Yep. Alrighty, let's turn this switch on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Alrighty. Let's see what's going to happen.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
I'm still
Everyone in the
clutching it.
office was being
Still holding it.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
Yeah.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as
It's a
Stanley
bucket.
cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do
It's a
in the
bucket.
first place?
It doesn't think.
These questions
It doesn't
raised
feel.
furiously in
It is a
Stanley's
bucket.
feeble mind.
It's an inanimate object.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Yeah, that's totally not suspicious at all.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
or
sad,
sad,
or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends.
Nah.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
I did.
Stanley gasped in horror.
Are you kidding
Had
me?
this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust.
I
when
can't walk.
suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What?
Birds. Silly birds.
Really?
The control buttons became active again.
Wait, what? Oh. I see. Silly birds.
Stanley
Yes.
flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a
Really?
facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
I wonder how
The
they
mind
got this
controls were
footage.
only a
This is really
facade
interesting.
to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the
Yeah, I'm
metal
just gonna
genius in
flip
his
through.
hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Yeah. Now I'm curious as to what happened when I clicked the off button. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens when I click the off button, and this will be the end of that video until the next one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
decided
decided
to go to the meeting room.
Not everyone is so lucky to have
And I
a
like
bucket,
how
but
property of
is a
Stanley
very
and the
lucky
bucket
fellow.
sticker are still
Very
on the
lucky
bucket. That's a
indeed.
really cool detail.
Stanley clutched
Alright.
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yep. Alright, let's see what happens. How can we find them? How we can find them, sorry. That's what it said. Alright, enough with that back
Coming to a
room
staircase,
humbuzz.
Stanley and the bucket
No
walked
more back
upstairs
rooms.
to the boss's
I'm tired of
office.
it. Everywhere I go, I see back rooms. Sick of it. Everyone needs to stop reposting the same
Stepping
back
into
room
his
shit
manager's
post
office,
over and over
Stanley
again.
was once again stunned
2,
to discover not an indication of any human life.
4, 5.
Crushed by the weight, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Alright, no
Was it
smooth
the
jazz
bucket
music
moving
like
all
last time. That's
Was
disappointing.
the bucket guiding him?
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Uh-huh, sure. Going down for the last time today. Alrighty. Loading. Alrighty. What's that
Stanley and the
bumping
bucket
noise?
walked straight ahead through the
It's
large
weird.
door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yep. Alrighty. This clicks on.
The lights rose on an enormous
I
room
wish there was
packed
a
with
way we could
television
skip
screens.
this.
What horrible secret did this
The
place
narrator
hold?
skip button
Stanley
would
and the
come
bucket
very
both wondered to
useful
themselves.
here. Very useful indeed. Alright. Click.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Uh-huh.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored
Wait,
like
is
guinea
this
pigs.
different?
The bucket had never seen anything like this,
Oh,
and it
never mind,
very
it's the
nearly
same.
burst
I
into
thought it would,
tears
like, change
as Stanley
dialogue to
cradled
keep me
it gently,
entertained.
reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Uh-huh.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish
No.
to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Come on.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Huh? What? Oh.
But here
I
the
was
proof.
like, where's the
The
door?
heart of the operation. Controls
Alright,
labeled
come
with
on, let's see the
emotions,
different ending.
happy or sad or content.
Come on.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
Alright,
in,
let's see what
Stanley
happens.
decided that this machine...
Yep. Off. Alright, what's gonna happen? Come on. Show me the ending.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
Yeah.
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the
pitch
kind of life they
blackness.
wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to
What?
begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Really?
True, it was a simple life they envisioned. But it
Simple.
was one they'd lived together.
I would call
with
it
one
anything
another
but
to lean
simple.
on, to trust, to support.
What?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
I don't know.
Was Stanley
what?
and the bucket not about to be freed?
Uh,
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the
What?
face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
what?
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed
What?
the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No,
Oh my
no.
god.
Stanley can't leave this place.
Oh, no.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it.
Oh
Stanley
no.
realized he would never again leave this very room.
Oh,
but
no.
at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness.
No, I need to let
isn't
go of the
really
bucket.
so
I want
bad,
out of here.
Stanley thought to himself.
I want out of
As
here.
long as
I-
have
I-
my
I
bucket
need
with
out
me
of here.
tonight, I'll be
Oh,
okay,
no.
won't I? Stanley got
Oh no.
very soon now. He was about to find out.
Oh no. Oh god. Well, that's dark and bleak. Okay, well, that was, the bucket ending. Well, there are a lot of bucket endings, but that was, oh, you stay here in eternal darkness with a bucket ending. Anyways, that was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss when a new video by yours truly comes out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I am Input Nutria, signing off, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.